There I am drinking my beer. Okay, we're going live here. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Zoom. Hello, everybody. Welcome to There I Am Drinking My Beer. Oh, got to shut off the sound too. Absolutely. There's Jason coming on. And do that. Look who's here, Mr. Powell. Turn on your video. And well, how you doing, Jason?
Hey, Claude.
Got a
I'm doing
few
great,
things.
thanks.
Everything been good, man?
Yeah, I like your hair, man. It looks more like the David Letterman from that interview I sent you a while ago.
It's just pandemic long, man. I've had my second. Colorado's so great with the COVID shots. Claudia and I both had our shots. We had no reactions whatsoever. I'm not a doctor or anybody, so but we had both shots at the local Safeway last week. We're all done, and no after effects or anything. How about you? You're in Canada. What's going on up there with the vaccinations and everything?
Yeah, they're rolling that stuff out to the older folks there. So, yeah, I got to put myself on mute. There's going to be some noise there, Claude. Just give me a second.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk about generate. Oh, Bailey's here on a beer with Claude Friday. This is something new.
How you
doing, buddy?
I'm blessed. Good to see you.
Did you have a good week? I
could have been better, but yeah, I'm alive and kicking and healthy, so can't complain.
Oh, everybody's coming on now real fast. Okay. I had a really good week. And I attribute it to doing something that I haven't done in a long time. Got ink on me. And I generate a lot of leads. You guys know I always talk about virtual attraction, doing live streaming like we're doing now. We're on YouTube. But another thing I don't talk a lot about is generating leads through intellectual property. Kind of a fancy legal word. Do you know what that, does anyone know what's intellectual property? Let's talk about it for a minute. While we're drinking beer, this is Beer with Claude Friday. Just a casual, friendly get together. Stella, nice going, baby. What do you got there, Bailey?
Rum and orange juice.
All right. Oh, rum. I love rum. What's your favorite rum?
Captain.
Do you ever have Mount Gay rum?
Have not yet, no.
My internet
It's from,
sucks.
I think it's from
Lagging
Barbados,
back.
Jason. What was that, Jason? No? Okay.
I think he's having problems.
Oh, sorry, Claude. I bought a bottle of Martinelli's from the grocery store, so I can hang out with you tonight.
I drink Martinelli's. I used to give it to the kids. Now Martinelli's is that apple, fermented apple, or it's not fermented, it's just bubbly, but it's pretty darn good stuff.
Well, I always felt bad coming on the call just drinking root beer, so I figured I'd join the party.
Listen, you don't have to drink to be part of the club. Should I share with you guys a secret? Look what kind of beer I'm drinking. Okay. Guess what happens when you go on the wagon for a little while? What happens to your cholesterol? And I'm having a cholesterol test in about 2 weeks, so I'm on the wagon for a little while because I want to bring it. I like to bring it way down. Then I'll go. But I'm jealous as hell, Bailey. I love rum. Mount Gay is from Barbados. It's a dark rum. It's a great rum. My favorite is Bacardi White, though. Truth be told, which is the Budweiser of rums.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, as they say.
So we had a question out there. How you doing, Alan?
Hey, Claude. Hey, everyone.
Hey, buddy. We had a question out there. What is intellectual property and how do I use it for marketing? Little something I don't talk much about. Who knows what intellectual property is?
That's your inside knowledge, Claude. You have inside knowledge of giving good phone and real estate, and you market that into products.
That's a part. That's Actually, that's kind of funny. Intellectual property can be your time, your knowledge, your energy. That's true. And how you market it. But traditionally, anybody else want to take a guess before I spill the beans?
I'm going to guess it's something to do with branding of your name.
It can be a branding of my name. My name, believe it or not, is actually trademarked, federally and internationally trademarked. Cost a lot of time and money. It's like it worked for Colonel Sanders. And Claude Diamond's an unusual name. There is one other Claude Diamond in the United States.
The country singer.
The country singer, and he's a friend of mine. I called him up one day. He said, "Hi, this is Claude." I said, "No, it isn't. This is Claude." And I said, "My name's Claude Diamond. I heard you have the same name." Real nice guy. And he's a very well-known Kaleido. Help me out, guys. A Kaleido musician or something.
Zydeco.
How do you say it, Bailey?
I think it's Zydeco with a Z.
Zydeco. Thank you, with a Z. He's really well known. He's got albums out. He plays internationally. People. It's kind of a country, southern kind of Zydeco. I don't know the history of Zydeco, but he's really great. I have some of his albums, and we touch base every Christmas and everything like that. But I got the name trademarked so I could use it for branding. Intellectual property is basically something you organically create. A book right now, this video that I'm creating right now, I'm the owner of this video. If someone wanted to pay me for this video, I could sell it. No one else could resell it. Books, mind maps, white papers, anything like that you can create, that you can originate, and you put your little copyright on it, or you put your little trademark on it, or the little R with the circle. You ever see that on books and packages? That's your intellectual property. It means you created it. No one else can use it or sell it unless you give them a license or permission. I create a lot of intellectual property. I'm going to share with you guys. We're going to go to my webpage here. And let's go right here. Tell me if you can see my, come on, guys.
Yeah, we're good, Claude.
Okay, good. This is my webpage here. Good, simple little webpage here. First thing, if anyone wants a free book, they just click right here. And hopefully it'll come on. And I give them a free book, a free mind map, and a free training session for 15 minutes if they want. The mind map, the book, the video, these are all my own property. Nobody else can sell them or give them away unless they have permission. If you see further, here is something I'm doing right now. How to overcome phone fear. Okay, this is a package I'm going to release April 1st that I'm selling now for $99. After April 1st, it goes to $595. I'm not doing a commercial, don't worry. But I put this package together. It's audio, video, mind maps, PDFs, everything. And I'm selling it for $99. Guess how many we've sold already? We have sold hundreds of them. Okay, because it's something new, something I did. Now people see that people have bought that through my. I keep a database. I send it out to people. Probably some of you guys got it. And out of those people who saw my marketing and it was original content, some of them actually called me and they converted and they bought other packages, and several of them even became mentees and some became consultations. It all generated money, starting with just that little package, just like that. So easy. And then I have all the other intellectual property that I have. Some I give away. I like to give away stuff. If you've ever seen me, I'll give you a great example. Yesterday, it was yesterday. You guys know Joe McCall, right? Okay, Joe. Yes. Joe has every week. Joe has a lease purchase simple, And I was invited by Joe on there. We talked for, I think, 35, 40 minutes. And I said, anybody who sends me an email, I'll send you a free letter of intent package. I have a package with letters of intent, which is just a preliminary offer you make in real estate, a little simple one-page offer, real simple. And you can have an offer for a lease purchase. You can have a cash offer. You can have a subject to multiple offers, but only on one sheet. So someone can pick it up and say, oh, these are the guy I just spoke to. These are all the offers. And I put that package together with a video and a PDF instructions. And I said, anybody who goes to my webpage and says, I love Joe McCall, I'll send you this free package. You know, I got about 52, last count, 52 new people. What do you think I did with those 50? Just by giving away some sample letters of intent with a video, instruction video, and an instruction PDF. 52, 53 people the last time I looked. What do you think I'm going to do with those people? They were all attracted by that free intellectual property. What's going to happen next?
My guess is you're going to do a follow-up call and say hello.
The first thing I did is I sent them all a package in an email with a Dropbox link. Real easy peasy. I also put in my brand new fear package on the bottom. By the way, I have this new package you might be interested in. It's only $99, then it goes up to $5.95. What do you think happened from those people who saw me on Joe? I gave them something for free. What kind of marketing do we call that?
Attraction
Marketing. So you use the intellectual property. It can be a mind map, a video, a podcast that you recorded, anything that you can create and originate that's of value to people, and you give it away because they don't know who we are. You know, going to people, I hate the kind of marketing where you don't know who the person is. You go to their webpage and they say, trust me, give me your money, trust me, I'll make you rich. I think that's bullshit. That's a bad way to do marketing because you haven't earned the right to ask those people for money yet. They don't know who you are. Okay. You just hope, you know. So to me, I'll give away quality materials for free. I'll put in a little ad on the bottom. By the way, sold another just from those 53 people. I think we sold 8 or 9 packages, $99. So $900 just from adding a little something into that email with those people. Okay. So these are the things you can do in your business. When you call somebody up and it's a cold call, what do you think's the best? Do you want to go into your intellectual sales presentation? Say, what would be the best thing to say? You were talking to, give me a scenario. Bailey, you do loans, right?
Yes.
Okay. So do you ever have to do cold calls, or are they just referrals or warm calls, or do you do cold calls too?
Not straight up cold calls. There are people that are in our database. They've reached out and said they're interested at some point. Sometimes they're newer, sometimes they're older. I work with affiliates as well.
Okay. The thing is, if I was a cold call, somebody gave, and you don't know me, I don't know you, but you know I'm a guy who needs loans and stuff like that. If you call, and the relationship is pretty cold, it's not even lukewarm, but there's a little bit of interest there, and you want to introduce me to you. And I'm very short with you on the phone. What is the best way to get my attention? What's the best word in the internet?
Be like, yeah, hi, Claude. I got something for free for you. It's going to save you thousands on your loans. And, I saw that we had touched base and let's carry forth the conversation. I can get you that free information regarding saving thousands on your loans. That wouldn't be worth getting an email over, would it, sir?
Well, send me your stuff and everything. Hey, listen, I got to go to dinner. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Boom. What was the one word? I was going, Bailey, what's that one word that I can capture someone's attention real fast? Giving them something for
free?
Yeah. Offer me something for free. You call me up. Claude, I know you're busy and everything, but I know you're a businessman. Would you like something? Now, make up something for free, a book, a video, anything that might capture my interest and bring us closer together.
Sure. Hey, Claude, just wanted to touch base with you here. I know you're a real estate investor looking to do deals. I've done a lot of work with real estate investors in the past. You wouldn't be interested in learning how to finance your deals at a total cost of capital of 2 or 3% per year, would you?
Yeah, I would, but what's the catch?
There is no catch. It's just basically getting the right product and knowing how to use it the right way. That isn't something that you'd be open to learning more about, is it?
Well, I'd like to, but so what are we talking about here? A class, a course? I mean, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, well, I'm a consultant. I work with business owners like yourself, and we've been doing this for a long time, helping people get access to the right products that don't report to their personal credit, and then teaching them how to use them so they can get the most out of them. Heck, some of our past clients have had access to hundreds of thousands of dollars in 2 or 3% per year total cost of financing. Basically, we would help you get the accounts and then teach you how to use them. Would you like to have somebody like me in your corner walking you through and being able to answer questions and teach you how to get the most out of these things so you can grow and scale your business at a cheaper cost?
Is this an online class or workshop on Zoom or what is that? What are you talking about? I'm not sure if I understand.
That's a great question. It could be. Would you like it to be an online or a face-to-face Zoom?
Yeah. Why don't you, off the role play, do that right in the beginning.
Okay.
Okay. You're assuming that I'm going to be patient enough to wait 30, 60, 90 seconds till you get to the punchline. You say, hey, Claude, I understand you're an investor. I'm having a free workshop on Zoom and your name came up and I just wanted to personally invite you to this workshop that'll help you, boop, boop, boop. Give it to me right in the beginning. Give me that free consultation. Your time can be your intellectual property.
Cool.
Okay. So you offer it, you could on a cold call. I just attended a seminar this week online from another sales training company. It was the worst ever. It was so boring. It was so boring, but I attended and it was an all-day thing, which usually they charge a couple $2,000. And for some reason, they did it for free this time because I was on a list. Okay. So hey, free, can't hurt. You got my attention. I went in there and I said, oh my God, what are they? And it just bored me to tears. I kept going back and forth on and off because I disagreed with a lot of the premises that they were doing were all very 40, 50-year-old sales training, which didn't excite me at all. They talked about their main means of marketing was referrals. Referrals are good. I love referrals. Everyone loves referrals. But if the phone isn't ringing and my bills are due, what am I supposed to do today? Wait for referrals or call up my old clients and say, hey, give me 5 of your best friends and their phone numbers. They won't mind, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You know, gurus talk this stuff, but in reality, if someone called you up, if someone called me up and said, Claude, we've done business before. Yeah, how you doing? Hey, I got a favor to ask you. Business is slow. Could you give me 5 or 6 of your business friends or clients or something like that? I'm reluctant to, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm reluctant to give out other people's names and phone numbers and emails. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Is that just me? How you doing, Alex?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Hey, it's Friday. I had a good week and I'm drinking beer, man, or near beer.
Right.
Actually, did you guys ever have one of these? It tastes like regular beer. If you gave me this in a glass, I would not know the difference. It's a Heineken and it's got 0 alcohol or something, like a very small percentage. You can't taste the difference. It's that good. Anyway, so would you give out, if I called you up, Alex, would you give out, hey, Alex, hey, we've done business before. Could you help me out, buddy? Could you give me 4 or 5 people I could call and sell my life insurance program to? You can help me out, right, buddy?
I can't do that.
Okay. It's a hard sell in today's environment. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, it is.
So the seminar I went to, that's all they talked about. Referral marketing. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. I might ask a client, listen, do you think anybody else would see any value? Do you have any friends or business associates who would like a free copy of my book? So I might do something like that.
Yeah.
But on a day-to-day basis, I want to do intellectual property marketing. I want to give away books, mind maps, free consultation, free podcasts, whatever I can do, free letters of intent package. And just by doing a little bit of that every day, I always attract in new leads. I like warm leads.
Yeah.
I just think it's a much easier way to do business. Nope, sorry about that. Let's see if I had anything else. This is so got that off the phone. And this is of the book Like a Boss page. I even refer this page. Look, here's passive income just from this is just income they send me because I refer them business. It's I love this web page. Every day I get people come to it. They can even schedule on my page. Let's see here. People come to this page. They can schedule here a free consultation right here, free introductory. That's intellectual property. They can pick a time. They can go here. They can get a free book or mind maps from me. So free. I give away a lot of stuff for free, just to attract people to begin the relationship. So if you let's see, most of you guys are in real estate. Bailey, you're in finance. Hi, John. John's the new guy. Welcome aboard. And Jason, you're doing helping businesses get up and started, right?
That's correct. Yeah. Sales, implementing sales process, scaling up. Yeah.
What's the source of your leads right now? Cold, warm, or hot?
At the moment, I'm working some cold leads, but I have this weekend, I'm putting together a list of some warmer leads from the database. They got a CRM.
Okay. When you say warmer leads, what makes them warmer? They know. How do they know? They know of you or your company already?
Yeah, the founder of our company spends like buco bucks on advertising Facebook, and so they take a bait for something for free, like you said, like a mind map or some information, and they reach out to our company for more information. And for what the leads I'm going to reach out to, or for whatever reason they had a meeting with one of our guys and didn't pull the trigger at that time, so I'm going to follow up with these guys. Okay,
so the first thing you should say is, and what's the thing you give them for free? A free book, a white paper, an audio recording, a link to a Dropbox with the package in it?
All of the above, Claude. It's whatever. It just depends on what it is that they reached out for.
So with a pattern interrupt, call me up. Role play time. Sorry, guys. With a pattern interrupt, what's the first thing you got to say to me? I contacted your company previously for a free package of materials, and you're going to call me up. Ring, ring. Hello, this is Claude.
Hey, Claude. Jason Powell here, Sales Process IO. You probably don't remember me, but
I don't. Who are you?
Yeah. So you're okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is about. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure what this is about. I'm not sure what this is about, Claude. But,
well, when you do call, you do call me. Bye.
Yeah, thanks. Well, that was good. That was a good lesson. Thank you. And let's do it the right way now.
Okay. The other, who wants to do it the right way? Who wants to go here? I know how to do it. You guys practice. Alan, Alex, Kelly, John.
What are we selling?
Alex, Jason, I don't care what you sell. You're just getting back to Jason. He contacted your company to get a free book, 300 Ways to Start Your Own Business. And you sell a program helping entrepreneurs start new businesses. And you know he got the book. What's the best pattern interrupt early introduction on the phone? What's the first thing you should say when Jason, say hello to Alan? Ring, ring.
Hey, hello, this is Jason.
Jason, how can I help you?
Oh, hey, you know what? You called me. I'm not sure what this is about.
I got your name and number here. Is it something about your business trying to make money, or do you have all that handled already? Tell me.
We're just getting started. So, yeah, you got my attention. What's this about?
Well, yeah. Before I get. Okay, go ahead.
I do a timeout. Anybody else? I'm listening for something. I want that, he got a free item already, and I want to combine with a pattern interrupt. What's the first thing you could do? You could ask him when he says hello.
We had a chance to check out what I sent you.
Thank you. Ring, ring. Hello, this is Claude. Come on, do that. Go ahead, Bailey. Sell me.
Oh, I'm
Say
sorry.
the same thing.
Yeah. Hey, Claude, I was just following up to see if you had a chance to check out the book that I sent you.
Was that the finance and loan thing?
Yeah, it was. You had reached out to my company.
Yeah, I really haven't had time to get into it, but I read the introduction. Thank you. That's a pretty good book, man.
Glad you liked it. There's a lot more where that came from.
What do you mean?
Well, that's a good question. What I mean is well, that's what we do is we help people get financing and teach them how to use it so they can get the most out of it. Or you
wouldn't be.
Yeah, you wouldn't be interested in learning more about that, would you?
Well, it's funny. I have a warehouse. We store used toothpaste for dentists, and we really need to upgrade our factory, our warehouse, and everything. And I'm thinking of refinancing the whole thing or getting a loan. That isn't anything you could help me with, is it?
Quite possibly. I'd have to know a little bit more information about you and your situation to see if you qualify.
We collect used toothpaste from dentists all over the Midwest. Used toothpaste. Where do I get this from? I'm drinking a non-alcoholic beer and I'm saying crazy stuff. Do you see how, how did you like the book? First thing you could say. How did you like the book? What book? The book we sent you about getting finance. The book about how to buy your first home. How to rent your home out. Give away something for free and then follow up right away with it and skip the howdy doody. Hi there, this is Claude, ABC Corporation. I'm just getting back to you, reaching out to you today. What do you think happens when you do too long an intro?
You lose them in the first 5 seconds. They get bored. They're like, oh, another one of these guys.
What goes through your head? What goes through your head when at dinner time this bozo calls you up?
Get me off the phone with this guy.
Man, it's Friday night. I just got home. I got a hot pizza coming out of the oven here and everything. Take me off your list. Leave me alone. Send me an email. But if you say to the guy, if I go, hey, Alex, say hello.
Hey, hello.
Hey, Alex, Claude Diamond. I see you're on my webpage today. You got that free book. Did you get it? Were you able to download it okay?
Oh yeah, I did check it out. I read the first maybe.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love this book. You're gonna love this book. It's all about sales and virtual attraction marketing. And I see you also scheduled with me for next week.
Oh yeah, I did.
You know what? I had a cancellation. I can talk to you right now and answer any questions you have. Why are you interested in sales?
Well, I am in real estate and I just want to learn how to close more leads, but I have something to do right now. I really can't talk. Somebody's at my door.
Really? Let them wait. This is more important. I don't know. Would you be interested in making more money in the next 30 days?
Yes.
I can help you with that. We can talk now, or you can tell me to say goodbye and go get the FedEx guy.
All right, I think I'll just leave him at the door.
Okay.
So let's talk now.
I'll tell you what. You're a nice guy. Why don't you go to the door, talk, get the UPS or FedEx. I'll just hold here.
All right.
Boom. I call up people, I get people all the time scheduled on my webpage. By the way, when I offer free things, I forgot to tell you this, my free books, my free mind maps, my free consultation, they only get that stuff if they register for a free consultation. They only get the book or the video or the mind map if they schedule. It's all tied in together. Is that genius or crazy?
Well, it is genius because you get a chance to feel them out and build a relationship with them and have a conversation and connect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And when they register, I get their name, their phone number, their email address. Can I call? And if they register or schedule 2 weeks out, can I call them up on a Friday evening and say, hey, I had a cancellation. I know you're interested in this. Did you get the book? Always ask a question. Why?
Leaves you in
It
control.
it makes them think about what you're asking them instead of what, hanging up or
Yeah.
whatever. So,
Always ask a question, because or stroke and nurturing. Stroke and nurture a lot. Hey John, I heard you're the guy out there. I saw your webpage, and I'd love your opinion on this deal I'm working on. Can you help me out, Mr. Crook?
Oh, sure. Yeah. How can I help you?
I heard so many. I saw your webpage, man. You got great pictures and stuff there. I'm really curious. I'd love your opinion on what happens when you ask somebody for their opinion.
It boosts their ego.
Yeah. All day long, stroking and nurturing, all day long. If you sound like the typical features and benefits salesperson, what's the rejection rate you're going to get?
Probably 95%.
yeah.
I think it's close to 100. Unless you get someone who's real lonely or something like that. Every now and then you get somebody, oh yeah, I am kind of interested. It's funny, we were just talking about it. Thanks for calling. You might get a nice person once in a while, but you have to go through a gauntlet of fire, don't you? Brimstone, till you get to that one person.
It's too much work.
Yeah. So is there something going around the room? Is there something, Bailey, do you have something you could give away just to get an introduction with somebody and to open up the door? Maybe you have a list of people who have needed money in the past or something, and you have a new a forecast for 2021 on interest rates, a little white paper you threw together or something.
It might not be that exactly, but it could be a consultation, or a, I don't know. I'll have to think about that more, or maybe.
Okay. Al, let's go to Alex. Alex, what do you think you could give somebody? You're in real estate up there in beautiful Buffalo, New York, where it never snows.
Well, I could give someone a packet of how to sell their house for sale by owner instead of with a realtor or to an investor.
Okay, call me up. I'm you got me off a real estate club list.
Okay, so you are like
we got
you
this
are an
list.
investor.
Ring, ring. Hello.
Well, Claude, did you get the chance to check out that packet?
What packet? I'm sorry. Who is this?
Oh, this is Alex. The packet about selling your house.
Oh, is that? Are you with Remax or Century 21? I've been talking to a lot of real estate agents lately.
I am the guy with Remax.
Oh, okay.
Why haven't you sold that house yet?
Oh, no rush. We're just I'll be honest with you. We're just on a fishing expedition. We're just seeing what kind of attention we can get, and what kind of money we could get, and stuff like that.
Okay, so you wouldn't be interested in doing a deal today? I have an agreement in front of me right now. What numbers would you have to see in this agreement for us to do a deal today?
Well, probably I'd probably want about 500,000 for this house.
How did you come to that number?
I just called around to a couple of realtors, and one showed up and he said 485, the other one said 520. So I split the difference, made it 500.
Well, you have a problem, Claude.
I don't have any problem.
Yeah, your house is only worth 450. I mean, I am looking at the comps right now.
Okay. Well, I got to get 500. I won't take a penny less.
I guess we don't have a deal, Claude.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
How much do I owe on that property, by the way? What's my mortgage?
Let's say the mortgage is.
You don't know.
Don't know.
Somebody asked me, Alan, find out about my mortgage, see if things change, even if it's overpriced. Information is power.
So, that isn't costing you that much a month, right? For a house like that, Claude?
No, it's free and clear, man.
Okay. Oh, free and clear.
All I,
But
all I, all I pay is taxes, and that's it.
what's that like? Taxes, insurance, utilities, and all that good stuff a month.
Oh, I don't know. Shoot, 2,000 a year.
2,000 a year. Okay. And what would you say is your monthly utility bill like?
Man, you're asking a lot of nosy questions. Who are you?
I mean, I'm like I said, as I told you before, I wanted to call and ask you some questions, and you're allowed to ask me questions. And if at any time it doesn't work for you, I can get lost. Are you telling me to get off the porch or?
Yeah, bye-bye.
This is like an unmotivated seller
Yeah.
who's delusional
Okay.
and who wants over
Or
retail.
how about we stroke and nurture him a little? How do you turn a guy with a stinky attitude into maybe a nicer person?
Ask him, maybe. Did I upset you?
Well, you're like the 10th guy to call me, and it's Friday evening here, and I had a long day, man. I sat in traffic for 2 hours. I spilled a coffee between my legs. You know what that's like? Oh man, I've had one of those days.
Well, I can understand that, and there's probably a lot of investors calling you, annoying you, and making you lowball offers. So I can understand that.
Why are you different?
Well, I'm the guy who's not going to insult you by offering you pennies on the dollar for your house. But you probably won't be interested in learning more about that.
Yeah. Listen, I just want cash. I just want $500,000 cash.
Oh, but your house is worth $450. I mean,
I'm not going to take a penny less than 500,000.
I can understand that. You sound like a businessman. You're not going to take a penny less than 5,000.
Did I stutter?
No, you didn't. I don't know. Honestly, Claude, I don't know how I would work this.
Okay, off the roll, please. I said something. Well, you're a new guy, so this isn't fair to you. I said something about the financing of my house. Did anyone pick that up?
Free and clear, baby.
Oh, you said it's free and
Free
clear.
and clear. So what's the offer you make to somebody when it's free and clear?
Owner finance.
Yeah, go ahead, Bailey.
Hey, Claude, man, congratulations on paying off your house. I'm sure you worked really, really hard to get that done. That's awesome. I'm sure that makes you sleep a lot better at night. Hey, if I could put together a deal for you that gave you the price you're looking for, you wouldn't be willing to sell your house and do a deal on it today for the 500 grand, would you?
Yeah, you got my attention, man. What are we talking about? All I want is my price, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, even though some of the comps may be a little bit lower, I'm willing to go ahead and put together a deal for you and actually give you your price if you're willing to give me the terms that I need. You wouldn't be willing to take your payments and your equity payments over time and maybe save a little bit of money on your taxes by any chance, would you?
What kind of interest are we talking about? You're talking about me holding the mortgage?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
What kind of interest are we talking about?
Whatever makes sense for both of us. What kind of interest?
I like 8% right now.
Okay. And if we could put together a deal at 8%, and I said that I want to do that right now, what would you say to me next?
I'd say I'd like to see that in writing. I'm ready to do business. Give him a round of applause. That was damn good. That's negotiation. See, can't hurt to make offers all day long, right? What's the worst I could have said? No.
Nope.
So what?
And if I can get a long term, who cares what the interest rate is?
Yeah. And in your case, you could. Do you do home financing? You don't do that too, do you?
I do investor non-owner occupied only.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you say, hey, you know what? We'll set up this deal. You hold the mortgage. I'll give you 8% interest only. And when someone's ready to buy it, call me. I'll help with the loan. Could make it both ways.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, winner. Yeah. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Absolutely. So we have to set up some kind of marketing plan where we talk to people. where we don't sound like we're coming from nowhere. How'd you like the book? How did you like the free thing? Hey, I got a real busy schedule here, but I can talk with you for 15 minutes and answer some of your questions, maybe give you a few ideas. What's your biggest Jason, what's your biggest challenge? You're a business entrepreneur, right, Jason?
Yes, I am.
Oh, wait, in your business selling used bubble gum, what's your biggest challenge in the business right now?
You know, the biggest challenge is the manufacturers keeping up with our supply, and then B.
Can I write this? Can I write this down? This is important. This is good stuff, man. You mind if I roll this down?
Okay, Claude, I think you can do that.
And thank you. I really appreciate you sharing. What was the first one?
Our bubblegum manufacturers, they're having trouble with on-time delivery, and the other thing is we did, because of COVID last year, we lost one of our major customers. I mean, we still have customers, but we took a big hit. So we'd like to add some new bubblegum customers this year.
Marketing. Okay.
And it's kind of urgent because it's cutting into our bottom line. We have a lot of debt, overhead, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so the income is down, the debt is growing, probably interest on the debt, right?
Yeah, we're floating by, but you know, we're slowly getting behind month after month.
Yeah, you know, I thank you for sharing that. Always stroke and nurture. Now at nurture is where you make it more emotional. You know, I got a lot of people. You're not alone. You know, I can't tell you how many companies I'm talking to in the same situation right now. And it's slowly we're starting to come out of this. Would you agree we're going to slowly come out of this COVID, or you think it's just going to go on for another 6, 12, 18 months?
Yeah, I don't know.
I love your opinion. I love talking to guys like you. I get such great information. I learn so much when I talk to guys like you.
Oh, well, thanks. That's really flattering. Flattery will get you everywhere, Claude.
That's right. Super stroke. You will never, Cialdini's book, likability is the number one way to keep them on the phone, ask their opinion, stroke them a little, nurture them a little. You know, I can understand what you're going through. A lot of people are going through these problems right now. What kind of environment am I creating with this guy right up front?
Likability.
You're making them comfortable, likability.
Letting them know you're not alone.
Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely.
Empathy.
That's what you do. You've got to get them. And then I got them to share. What's your biggest challenge? What is your biggest, where do you see the marketplace going? Where do you see your industry going? Do you think interest rates are going to go up or down right now? What about inventory? You ask people love, you have to be the initiator. You got to be the antagonist, if you will. You got to be the guy who gets them talking with your questions and what's your opinion on this and that. Do people love to talk about themselves?
Yep.
Oh yeah. A great way. And then you've got to bring it back to what you're really trying to do. So now we know is 3-4 problems. Are you guys, and back in the role play. So you got a delivery issues. You lost some customers, everybody has right now, and you don't have a marketing plan in place to increase that customer base and grow it back up again, right?
Yeah, we're scrambling here to try to put something together. You kind of caught us off guard. So
yeah, when you say put something together, you're not looking for solutions, are you?
Well, yeah, I've been talking to a few companies and I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Budget's a little bit of an issue, but I mean, if I found a viable solution, I could probably borrow or scrape some cash together to make it work. Yeah. Which brings me to why are we talking today, and what can you do for, you know, how do you think you can help me?
You know, I don't know yet. Can I ask you a few more questions? I don't want to just give you a jerky macro answer here. I really don't know yet. Can I ask you 2-3 more questions? And then I'll give you a few ideas here that maybe we can do business, maybe not. If not, you can tell me to get lost. You don't have to say you'll think about it or anything. Okay. I'm not here. I'm here. I'm a problem solver, and I love the challenge of solving other companies' problems. Is that all right with you?
Let's do this.
Oh, thank you. Off the role play. You see what I'm doing here? There were a couple takeaways. Did anyone hear a redirection in there somewhere? You're not looking for a solution right now, are you? You're not.
Yeah.
What happens when you go negative? You force him to answer
Positive.
positive, or you can go positive to get the negative answer. You know, hey, you work. Hey, just on role play. Hey, aren't you working with ABC management consultants to help you with these problems? Jason, didn't I read about that somewhere?
Yeah, sure.
They're a really good.
We've
They're a
talked
really
about
good company, aren't they? I mean, I've heard a lot about them. They must be helping you solve this problem, right?
you know, like I have been talking to other people because they're you know, they're not coming through as they had promised. It's
Okay,
kind
off
of
the role play.
Yeah.
Did anyone see the positive redirection to get the negative answer?
Yeah.
Okay, stuff is so stealth, you don't always see it, do you? Okay, did I have to say they're a garbage company? Nobody likes them. Oh, they're the worst company in the world. What happens when you badmouth your competition?
Yeah, that'll make the prospect not like you. And they'll
Yeah.
probably go do business with the company you are talking trash about.
What's it? Yeah. What does the prospect think when you badmouth your competition? What do they think about you? Credit? Are you credible?
Lack
Yeah.
integrity,
Oh, he's just
not
saying
credible.
he'll say anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
He'll say anything. So I just did a positive redirection. And who badmouthed the company? Jason did, right?
Mm-hmm.
and when the customer says it, they're always in their mind, they're always right.
Yeah. I don't, whenever you always get people to say, well, I'm checking with this company or that company. I'll say, oh, you know, I get people all the time. Oh, I'm looking at Grant Cardone and Anthony. Oh, good people. They've got great reputations. And did you speak with it? And the best thing I've got going, because I'm a small businessman, okay, is I have greater customer service and accountability. So that's my big selling proposition to people. So I always go to them, well, when you talked with Anthony or Grant on his jet or something like that, well, what did he say to you? You must have had a great Grant Cardone, I love his infomercials and his podcasts and stuff. You must have had a great 30, 40-minute conversation, right? Go ahead, Jason.
Okay. Yeah, no, they're not available on the phone. They just got their automatic training, you know, videos and that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, that's their business model, I guess. That's probably not as important to you. You could probably speak to his coach in the Philippines or read a lot of documents and stuff to help you. Maybe that's the way you like to learn.
You make a good point. You know, I never thought of that.
I mean, when you contacted my company for our free book, who got back to you today?
Yeah, you definitely get brownie points and a cookie for taking my call. I appreciate that, Claude.
It's okay. We just work differently. The people we work with, and maybe it's you, maybe it's not. We work with people who want that hand holding, who want that high level of accountability face to face on Zoom, rather than work with a subordinate. I don't know if that's of interest to you.
Absolutely is, Claude. Definitely don't get that personalized attention from that competition you were telling me.
Boom. Who's off the role play? Thank you for that. It was a good. Who's selling who when I use redirection? Or do you see these moves? John, you like that stuff? You're muted, buddy.
Yes, it's yeah. I got someone here working on some stuff. So sorry about that.
Oh, no, I appreciate that. Jamaican steel drums in the background never work well on a group Zoom call. I was working with someone today and he had the baby. Yeah, we were on Zoom while he was holding the baby all day for the whole meeting. Cute baby, smiling and everything, but he couldn't put him down. He'd start crying again. Yeah. Zoom has changed a lot of things. So you see, can I engage somebody in the conversation? And if you notice all these little conversations I've done with all of you and Jason, did I ever really go into the details of my product or service?
Nope.
No. Why? This is a big takeaway.
Maybe
So
you want to qualify first.
Qualification is important, but don't the majority of salespeople sell features and benefits? Intellectual gobbledygook, as I call it.
Yeah.
We've been in business 300 years and we have offices all over Ohio and our agents are specially trained and is that kind of stuff important? Is that stuff important to the prospect?
No, not really. meeting the prospect needs is important to the prospect. If you can meet their needs or not, or their greed.
Yeah. So what is the first amateur salespeople when they get a prospect finally on the phone? Okay, they go right into intellectual presentation mode, right?
Yep.
You know, they go all the features, all the benefits, right? Don't they call that features and benefits? Okay. To me, I find that really boring. I don't want to know about the history of your company or how many offices you have or how much money or how many. I just want to know one thing. And what is that?
How you can help me?
How can you help me? How does a doctor, how does a gut salesperson find that out up front?
Asking questions.
Ask questions.
Pattern interrupts, questions,
Pattern interrupts.
redirection, all the stuff we discussed today.
Yeah. You know, and do you think we got to get the prospect talking? Can we make the prospect into the salesperson? This is the part I love. Can we get them talking and justifying and telling us what they want to do, why they can't do it or want to do it or when they're going to do it or how they make decisions or what's their motivation, what's their money problems? Can we get all that stuff by just asking some questions?
Yep.
41 Fourth Street. So the dollar plus.
John, you're gonna have to mute yourself. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's different, whole different way of selling, isn't it?
Yep.
Claude, this is some good stuff today, man. I hope you're recording this call so I can
It's
review it on
just
the
today.
weekend.
All the rest of the stuff was, yeah. Today's the best, right? Why were the other days so bad?
All the other days are great too because you record all the other ones.
Oh, what just happened?
Yeah, you did the negative redirection. So you went negative, I went positive.
You can have so much fun with this, even socially, and nobody knows what you're doing while you're doing it. The hardest part when you're doing this really well is to keep from laughing because you know exactly what's going to happen, how they're going to respond when you do these moves. You can engage anyone in a conversation. You know, go in the supermarket and you see somebody with something in their cart, in their thing. Bailey, you like that Tropicana orange juice? That's real expensive. Is it worth it?
Sure. That's why I'm buying it.
Oh, okay. I always get the cheap concentrate. That's the real orange. It isn't a big difference in taste, is it?
Oh man, it's huge. Yeah, it's huge. It actually does make a big difference.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, you know, maybe I should take this other stuff back. And you think I should? Can I get your? You really? I mean, I'm making rum and orange juice drinks tonight for my boss and his wife, and they love rum and orange juice. Do you think I could use the cheap concentrate, or
No way.
what would you do if you were in me?
No way, man. Get fresh squeezed if you can. But if you can't, yeah, definitely spend the extra $1 or $2 for the Tropicana. Your boss will thank
Man, I
you.
really appreciate your advice. Thank you. I saw it in your cart there, and I said, let me ask this guy. He looks like he knows his orange juice.
Cool. Yeah, hey, glad to be of service.
Yeah, thank you. You can start anywhere, a conversation by going, could I get your opinion? Could I ask you some, and just pick anything, their clothing, their earrings, what phone they're using. Oh, I do this. When I go to airports, I'm like the weird old guy in the airport. I see kids on the floor. Okay. Well, and their faces glued to their phones and stuff. And I'll always ask, hey, what's your favorite app? What's the app you use the most? And they tell me. And you can learn a lot by talking to kids in airports and stuff like that. You hope you're not. You hope they don't think you're some kind of weirdo or something. But you ever want to start a thing with a kid and just say, "What's your favorite app?" You can do that with adults too, by the way. What's your favorite game? What's your favorite? Hey, which TV? Hey, Alex, what's your favorite? What do you think I should get? I'm thinking of getting Hulu or HBO Max or Epix or Stars or.
I'm gonna say Netflix.
What do you think's the best one to get?
I think Netflix. They have a lot of good shows and movies on there.
I've heard about that. Isn't it expensive though?
Oh no, just like $12 per month. Pretty cheap.
And you get a lot of good movies and everything. How about that Justice League thing? Is that on Netflix? I had that 4-hour Justice League movie. Anyone seen that, by the way? The original uncut director's version of the Justice League of America. It's got Superman, Batman, and the Flash and Wonder Woman in it.
Well, I haven't seen it.
It's really good, but it's 4 hours and 10 minutes long.
That's long.
It is one long movie, man.
That's very long.
I love the superhero stuff. I love all that DC and Marvel stuff. But you can't sit in one sitting and watch that thing. It's just too long. But it's good. It's dark. The guy who produced it, they fired the guy who produced the original version. They gave it to another guy, just chopped the hell out of it. It was a big flop. And now it's on, HBO Max, I think, or something. And they have the long 4-hour version, and everybody's going to that old version, the guy they fired now. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to leave in a minute here. Oh, I have something else I wanted to read. Have you guys heard? I played it. I think I played it on Monday on the group call. Have you heard about the house in California? The real estate agent sold it, and the money was funded. It was $500,000, and the guy will not move out of the house.
Yeah, you showed that on Monday.
Did I show you that money? Well, I just got a follow-up on this today, and this is a letter from the real estate agent. Yes, I represent both parties. I was happy to help. The seller was overjoyed, literally teary-eyed, because I solved whatever impossible problem he was facing, and the buyer was happy as well. In an effort to help mainly the seller, the total commission I charged was $0. That's a 0 and 0%. Why? Because there were no costs other than my time scrambling to find a buyer in an insanely short period of time, because I genuinely like helping people. God, does this make me sick? I've made more in my career doing that than I have holding my ground for whatever. If I'm labeled an idiot for that, then I don't have much of a defense and won't argue. Well, I agree with you, sir.
Goodness, 0.
So we did a deal. He didn't charge any commission. He represented both parties, the buyer and the. I don't understand this. A $500,000 home, you got to do a lot of running around and work. He did not charge a commission. And then after they funded the whole thing, the seller is remaining in the home. He did not move out. No one took the time and trouble to make sure that he was out of the place. Because in California, you cannot evict people right now.
Wow.
Have you guys heard about that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this guy the guy got the $500,000 in his pocket, and he's still in the home.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope this realtor has a lot of insurance.
My goodness.
What do you guys think about a guy who does all that work, all that running around, and is so proud of himself for charging 0 interest? I don't get that. Someone explain it to me, because that's foreign to me.
It's what your wife used to call you, a schmuck, for giving away free stuff.
Yeah. I talk about that. I used to talk to people for hours every day and just for the fun of talking to them, and never charge anything for my time, knowledge, and energy. Just because I wanted to help people. I was doing my own deals. I figured a lot of hours went by before I realized that my time was valuable.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that? This is a real deal. We saw it it's on the news and everything like that. First of all, he screwed up. For some reason, he didn't. I think that there must be a way here for a realtor to make sure the person's out of the property, the locks are changed, the keys are exchanged at the closing, I would think, right?
Yeah.
Especially in California, knowing that this sort of thing could go on.
That would be question when he took no commission.
I don't know, like, where is his backbone?
I don't know. I don't feel guilty if I give people good service and I solve their problems.
Yeah.
There's something fishy about this. This is his own words. A client of mine in Las Vegas sent me the text. This is the public statements he's been putting out.
Something doesn't make sense about that.
Do you think you should feel guilty about making money if you're doing a lot of hard work and running around and you have to study and have specialized knowledge and stuff? Should there be some guilt there?
Not at all. Not one bit.
No. Charity begins in the home.
Mhm.
Absolutely. 30 seconds. Before I gotta go. Tonight's pepperoni pizza night and salad.
Yeah, thanks, Claude.
Wow. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Oh, you got the same thing. Show us your pizza. That looks good. Oh man, that's New York pizza. That's good pizza. Or Ohio pizza, Bambino's. Oh yeah. What do you got on that pizza, John? Am I the only person who likes anchovies on a pie? Oh, it looks like someone dove in already.
Oh yeah, that's New York styles.
Nah, he's in Ohio. I don't know about Ohio pizza.
This is some pretty good pizza. It's real thick. They load you up with the meats. That one right there is like a max pepperoni with double cheese. The other one, it's pretty good. Then you get it with the garlic butter crust and Parmesan. Then I have it spread over it.
You're a cruel man, John Kruk.
Well, you know.
Oh man, tempting me with a pizza. Hey everybody, have a great weekend. Stay safe. Make some money. Don't feel guilty about working and getting compensated. Make sure you use redirection, positive and negative all the time. And before you do the deal or hand somebody money, make sure they're out of the house. Okay.
Right. See you Monday, Claude.
Have a good weekend, guys.